I just want to do a quick motivational collective energy read. Self-care when I split the deck. Ancestral inheritance. Some self-care tips that helped me even when I didn't understand the benefit were spiritual baths, just taking a bath in salt. I've used Epsom salt, table salt, pink Himalayan salt, and even though I didn't understand the spiritual benefits, I would listen to energy readings that would say that spiritual attacks had been blocked, and it was due to those spiritual baths. Expand our minds. When things happen in the physical, they also happen in the spiritual. Same way, when something happens in the spiritual, eventually it translates into the physical realm. So let's remember our self-care, take care of ourselves, love ourselves so we can love others how we love ourselves. We have mental health. That's also a very important self-care tip. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. I came up with the concept of with all your minds because I found that without me being in balanced mental health, I wasn't able to connect to the Most High completely. Part of loving the Most High with all your minds is that you tend to your mental health, whatever that looks like. Self-employed worker, maybe someone who works from home too. Consciousness. So it looks like Spirit may be speaking to a select group of people who are either self-employed or I'm actually getting work from home. So this may be prompting more work-life balance in order to elevate your consciousness. Work is important. It provides the financial means for us to take care of ourselves, but we cannot let that outweigh our mental health. If we are being stressed at work or it is blocking our peace, we have to make sure that we tend to that in the same way we would tend to a situation where we were having physical health issues. Gratitude, feminine cousin, toxic. Take what resonates. So this may be something very specific or to someone very specific. Someone in the divine collective, it looks like it's being prompted to show gratitude to a feminine cousin or for a feminine cousin who is toxic. I'm getting that there may have been a situation, a dispute, or an argument between someone and a feminine cousin. Maybe they did something to upset you or betray you. Everything happens for a reason. We can take a lesson from everything. Even when we encounter toxic people that may hurt us or betray us, the lesson that can always be learned from that person is that they don't deserve our energy. Everybody's energy is worth something and it's very expensive. We should be looking for people who offer us equal give and take. So this feminine cousin that is toxic, no matter what the situation, hey, be quiet, please. This feminine cousin that is toxic, Spirit is wanting us, or even anybody who is toxic, to show gratitude when we receive that epiphany or that revelation that that person is toxic. Like I said, the lesson can always be learned that or gratitude can always be taken for revealing people in our life that don't belong there. Of a masculine coworker, this could be the same job, same line of work. It doesn't have to be work. It could be if you do something on the side and this person also does it, but it looks like this is someone masculine, same job, same line of work, something like that. Kind. Protection. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This could also be a very specific situation. I'm getting it may be a situation where there may be a masculine coworker that's too kind, and maybe people take advantage of them. It could be a situation, something like where everyone puts off their work on this person, or doesn't invite this person to lunch with them. It may be something about them that's off-putting, this masculine coworker. But I'm getting this coworker may be overly kind to the point it may be off-putting to people. This is very specific, but I'm getting Spirit wants someone to welcome this person into their fold, like welcome this person into your energy. This person could turn out to be, part of your soul family or part of your soul tribe. But if Spirit is prompting you to offer your protection to this person, that means that Spirit is prompting you to let them in your energy. This could be some type of a soul tribe, or there may be something that this masculine coworker can offer you on your spiritual journey, that it may be an equal give and take. For instance, you may offer your protection from this coworker. It may be something like workplace bullies or something like that. And then outside of the job, there may be an area that this person could help you in and you may not even know it. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Right now, I don't have a large group of people who watch my videos. So it could be that Spirit, my ancestors, or their ancestors are guiding me to these specific things for only the people. 1 second.
Can I want some cookies?
Okay, yes, 1 second. To a specific group of people who may watch my videos. So it may not be the divine collective right now, but it may likely be this is for select people who just so happen to watch my videos. It's not a lot of people right now. Of abundant, high priestess, so feminine energy, grief. There's an abundant high priestess who's in grief. I'm getting this heavy. This is giving me chills because I know this feeling. I lost my father. This person lost someone close to them. It's almost like they don't know how to handle it. They don't know why. It's almost like a questioning of the Most High God. Like, why did he allow this to happen? I can speak from my specific situation that the passing of my father in 2018 actually put me on my soul journey. I remember there was a time period before he passed away where I felt myself standing in my emotional strength, in my balance. And I remember maybe saying out loud, the only type of pain I've never dealt with was the passing away of someone, and soon after he passed. Once I was able to heal from that pain, once I was able to let him go, but still hold on to the memories and not let that grief affect my life, once I was able to transmute that grief into something productive, like my growth, I ascended higher than I ever would have when my father was alive. Everybody deals with grief differently in their own timing. In that situation, the Most High may be leading me to speak about that just to share my specific situation. There really is no advice for grief. And if people say that there is, I disagree. Everyone handles it differently in their own time. There's no wrong way, there's no right way. But the best way is to handle it. Many people sit in grief for years because they don't want to feel the pain. They drown it out. They self-medicate. They distract themselves. They avoid it. There's no right way to deal with grief except that one must deal with it. It must be something intentional, if that makes sense. It must be something intentional. Like, I don't want to feel this sadness forever. I want to remember this person without holding on to the life I thought that I would have with them in it. It has to be intentional. But like I said, the passing of my father put me on my soul journey, and through that journey I ended up ascending higher than I feel I ever would have with him in my life, or had I not dealt with that experience. Govern, strength, trauma, Spirit's wanting us to govern our strength to heal from trauma. Again, this is also a very intentional practice. Trauma can be things that, let's say, events that happened in your life where whenever you think back on them, they still cause you some sort of pain or strong emotion. If there are any things like that where they cause you sadness or anger, humiliation or pain, something like that, depression, that's trauma. Trauma is not something that we should sit in. It's like, as far as the mental health, trauma it's like an ailment on our mind. It should be healed. It's intentional. Spirit wants us to govern our strength in order to deal with our traumas. Governing your strength looks like what you put your energy into. So healing from trauma is an intentional thing. One must first recognize those events from the past that incite strong emotions in them in present time. And then Spirit wants us to be intentional with our strength by healing it. They want us to access the memories. They want us to look into what it feels like, why it feels like that, how to heal from it, how to move forward. They want us to get to a point where when we think on that event, it no longer affects us. That's governing our strength. It's, yes, this happened, but I don't feel any way about it anymore. Last spread, inner work, study, tarot reader. That may be very specific. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I'm getting someone in the collective may be called to be a reader. Just like me, how I write my own words on the cards, I don't know tarot. It doesn't have to be like that. Anybody who feels as if this is something they are being pulled to do, Spirits wants us to look into it, maybe look into what it is or how to do it, and then do the inner work to get there. All right, that's my reading. Good day. God bless.